I'm Sarah Baxley and welcome to Pinkie the Bear. This is my mystics, metaphysics, and mindfulness channel, and I'm here today to answer your question, what the heck is Mercury retrograde anyway? So let's first start out with a couple quick astronomical facts about Mercury itself. So one, Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, and it's also the closest planet to the sun. Mercury has no moons or rings, and it takes about 88 days for it to orbit the sun one time. One day on Mercury is equivalent to 58 days here on Earth. Now, that means that there's less than 2 days in a year on Mercury. Now, other important things to know is that it's the second warmest planet in our solar system, despite its being closest to the sun. So our planet Mercury was named after the Roman deity Mercury, who is the messenger of the gods. And very much, in astrology, Mercury symbolizes communication. So it symbolizes our thought process, our verbal communication, our written communication, technology, social media, and travel. Mercury retrograde happens about 4 times a year, in approximately 3-week increments each time. Retrograde motion is when a planet appears to be going backwards in the sky in its orbit. It's not really, though. But in astrology, retrogrades of personal planets emphasize the importance of reflection, rethinking, reevaluating, and reworking certain areas of our lives. Mercury symbolizes communication, thought process, verbal communication, written communication, technology, social media, and travel. So with Mercury retrograde, it's a time for us to think about and reflect upon our lives, our path, our relationships, and the ins and outs of everyday life, and how we can improve these areas and make them better. Now, as it's a time of reflection, Mercury retrograde isn't the best time to start new projects, sign new contracts, or journey to new destinations. As Mercury governs communication, when it's in apparent backwards motion, or retrograde, miscommunications or breakdowns in technology are a little bit more likely to occur as well, especially on stationing days, which is the first and last day of the retrograde. Now, does pop culture go a little bit overboard with Mercury retrograde? Absolutely. It seems like, oh no, shit's hit the fan, everybody watch out! It's Mercury retrograde! But generally it's because there's other things going on, right? At the same time, there's an eclipse or, other difficult or hard aspects that are happening in astrology at the same time. And as Mercury governs communication, communication often is at the core of a lot of different things in our lives, especially in today's modern day and age of technology. Now, though it is smart to maybe not sign new contracts or, just be mindful or aware of different miscommunications or technology breaking down, definitely there's no need to put your life on hold and project fear into your life. Stationing days are the ones that tend to be the most chaotic, which is when a planet, let's say Mercury, is entering or exiting its retrograde period, right? And it's almost like on a station day, it's almost like it seems like it's come to this complete standstill. And so station days can tend to be a little bit more haywire than others, just because it's almost as if the planet appears to be stopping and then beginning to start its retrograde or direct motion. So that's the lowdown on Mercury retrograde. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So anyway, thanks again, and hang in there through Mercury retrograde season. I'm kidding! Just kidding. Okay, anyway, thanks again. I'll see you around. Cheers.